Today's healthcare providers face many challenges. Perhaps the most formidable are critical staff shortages, increased rates of patient acuity, and a growing list of new and complex medications. Providers are under intense pressure to both improve patient safety and reduce costs. Now, ForHealth Technologies presents a breakthrough technology to achieve both these goals, presenting high-speed automated IV preparation, an idea whose time has come. Intellifill IV automates the preparation of small-volume IV medications safely, accurately, efficiently, and reliably. It employs robotic technology in an aseptic environment to increase patient safety and reduce operating costs at the same time. It has already successfully filled millions of syringes in hospital environments. Through design, engineering, and integrated control systems, Intellifill IV addresses many of the most important USP 797 quality system requirements, resulting in improved patient safety when delivering pharmaceutical care. Intellifill IV interfaces with the hospital pharmacy's clinical information system to prepare, label, and record small volume IV medications as prescribed by the institution's medical staff. Intellifill IV prepares medications from either large volume reservoirs or vials using syringes strung together in a syringe strip. This video illustrates both methods, starting with Reservoir Mode, ideal for batch filling of flushes or medication doses from pre-filled bags. First, a pharmacy technician enters a reservoir order into the reservoir label software and produces reservoir labels, as well as a preparation worksheet. Next, as a safety checkpoint, a pharmacist then reviews the preparation of the reservoir solutions and signs off the preparations on the reservoir worksheet, much as they would any other IV admixture. The technician then hangs the reservoirs in the Intellifill IV device, connects and loads the tubing, and primes the set to the end of the tube. The technician enters the reservoir order into the console of the device and processes supply actions. When prompted to check the drug supply, the technician clears any existing drug bags and then scans the reservoirs into the system. The process involves scanning the bag location, the reservoir label, then the bag location once again for safety confirmation. If the reservoir is incorrect, the software will not allow the user to proceed. The technician then completes the remaining supply action, clicks on the Continue button, and then clicks the Start button. When filling syringes from vials, Intellifill IV uses barcode scanning and image capture technology for its first two safety checks. First, the appropriate vial is dispensed from the drug cabinet. As each vial comes from the cabinet, Intellifill IV places it on a pedestal and checks the vial against the prescription order. The system accommodates vials up to 10 grams. Intellifill IV scans the vial label or barcode and takes 4 pictures of the vial with a high-resolution camera. These images may be archived by the hospital. It then compares the identity of the drug to the prescription and moves it to the preparation station only after verifying that it has retrieved the correct drug. If the vial and prescription do not agree, the operator is alerted that the bar coding is incorrect. It feeds these syringes onto a dial, where it clamps them into place, removes their caps, and extends their plungers so they can receive the prescribed dose. Intellifill IV then removes the protective cap from the vial, swabs the vial's septum with alcohol, and docks the vial in the fluid transfer station. Using a non-coring needle, Intellifill IV injects the required diluent into the vial. It then mixes the vial to reconstitute the drug and then aspirates the required dose. Intellifill IV then moves the aspirated dose to the syringe, where it delivers the prescribed dose. Intellifill IV can also be instructed to further dilute the dose to a prescribed total volume. Once Intellifill IV has filled the syringe, it replaces the cap and moves the syringe to the labeling station. Intellifill IV prints a label containing pertinent clinical information in both human-readable and barcode formats. As a final safety check, the medication can be verified with a bedside barcode scanning system. Currently, Intellifill IV is being used in conjunction with proprietary point-of-care systems. The institution defines the data to be printed in human-readable form, which may include the patient's name and ID number, the room number, the medication and dose, the date and time the injection was prepared, and the date and time the injection is to be administered. The label can be formatted as preferred by the institution. Intellifill IV affixes the label to the syringe strip tape adjacent to the syringe, then scans it to be sure that it is readable and accurate. The syringe is then sent to the cutting station where it is cut from the strip. Intellifill IV then moves the syringe to a scale where it performs the final check. Intellifill IV's database knows how much the syringe is supposed to weigh, based on the known weight of the syringe and the weight of the compounded injection solution. Intellifill IV weighs the syringe, compares that weight to its database, and releases the syringe if its weight is within range. Intellifill IV then sends the dose to one of 3 outlets. If the dose is part of the day's regular IV batch production run, Intellifill IV places it on a conveyor belt to be delivered to the institution's regular order processing system. If the dose is a first dose for the patient, Intellifill IV places it in the first dose bin and notifies the operator that a dose is ready for delivery. If Intellifill IV determines that the dose was not filled appropriately, it places the dose in a disposal bin and processes a replacement dose for the prescription. For additional safety, Intellifill IV incorporates several cleaning steps. It cleans between vials using a mechanical pulse generator and mechanically agitates the lines. In addition, the amount of fluid used to flush the line is drug-specific. The inside and outside of the needle is also cleaned. Furthermore, the database can be set to prompt the user to change the cannula and/or set between specific drugs. The Intellifill IV system is the first of many products from ForHealth Technologies that will improve patient safety while helping to reduce pharmacy costs significantly. Now, with the Intellifill IV from ForHealth Technologies, hospitals can reduce medication errors, deploy pharmacy and nursing skill sets to more patient-focused activities, realize significant medication acquisition cost savings, and reduce costly medication inventories. The Intellifill IV from ForHealth Technologies, an idea whose time has come.